Hello and welcome to the SP Podcast, the show where I interview a bunch of creators, whether it be from VR content creators, VTubers, and many more. And the creator for today is a wonderful voice actor who's been voice acting for more than I can count on my fingers. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Follow Trina. Nice to meet you. I am a sailor, idol, and of course a voice actress. I have been content creating for over 11 years now, and I've been streaming for over 4 years now. Nice to meet you guys.
Heck yeah. So we just have a couple questions for you. So, are you ready, Trina?
I'm ready.
So the first question is, what made you want to start your YouTube/voice acting career?
Well, I always wanted to be a voice actor since I was a little baby sailor. When I was young, I would watch anime cartoons on Saturday morning, and one of those shows would be Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, Digimon, and I always thought it was so cool that somebody was behind the voice. Someone was voicing these anime characters, and when I was young, I was like, I want to do that too. I really, really, really want to voice a character, and that would be so amazing if I could do that. And now today, I was able to voice Nokotan in the anime, My Dear Friend Nokotan. So I'm really, really, really happy that I could do that. And if I could tell my baby sailor that I've done that, then she would be so proud.
Heck yeah. I've definitely wanted to do voice acting myself as well. I've tried it in the past, but it definitely wasn't the best. Like, one thing I could definitely improve on is definitely vocal pitch, have a high range and a low range. Because currently right now for me, it's just in the middle-ish.
Right.
The next question is, what was your first exposure of the world of VTubers, and what made you want to become one?
It was back in 2020 when, a lot of people were staying at home. You couldn't really go anywhere. And I was online, and I saw some amazing VTubers, including Kizuna Ai, the first VTuber ever, right? And I thought it was so cool. You could be an anime character, and you can be whoever you want. It doesn't matter. You could be a dragon, you could be a flower. You could be anything your heart desires, like any kind of VTuber that you want to be. And I was so excited to start VTubing too. And now here I am. Even after all this time, I'm VTubing as well. So I'm really, really, really happy that I was introduced to the world of VTubing.
Heck yeah, I could definitely say VTubers are definitely interesting for sure. Their personality, their way that they can be someone else that they aren't is just amazing to see. And that's what I love about VTubers. Speaking of you being the voice of Nokotan, what was it like being casted for that role?
Oh my gosh, I was so excited and happy to voice Nokotan. But the thing is, when I was approached, I didn't even know what character or what show I was going to do. Because everything is under NDA, you can't talk about it. I was like, oh my gosh, what is this show? They sent me the title of the show, and they assigned me a character, and I didn't know anything about it, except they showed me one picture of the screenshot of the character, right? And it was Nokotan and Kushitan together, and I was like, oh, so I get to voice a deer girl, okay. And this was before any of the memes came out, so I wasn't sure about anything that was going to happen. And it was I was like, okay, just a generic anime girl, but little did I know, memes everywhere, and this was going to be one of the most popular shows of the summer.
Yeah, even the intro itself is just a meme in itself. There's been so many recreations of that intro from different styles. It's just hilarious to see all the different recreations.
Exactly. The image I showed you, that was the director, the picture that they showed me.
Okay. The next question is, what was the first ever convention you've gone to, whether it be IRL, online, and what was your favorite memory from it?
The first convention I ever went to was NecoCon. It was a medium-sized con in PA, and I was like, oh my gosh, what are we doing here? What's going on? I was so excited. You have no idea. I was like, what in the world is happening? And I loved every moment of it. I saw so much cosplay, so much events, so many amazing fans. I was so excited to go to my first convention ever. And honestly, I could not stop. I had convention fever. After I went to one, I want to go to more. I want to go to more conventions and have more fun. It's literally the best weekend. Very, very fun. Once the con's over, I get so sad. Post-con depression.
Heck yeah. I definitely want to go to an IRL convention in the future. I just gotta find time month for it. The only thing I have done is when COVID hit, a lot of people did the online conventions through Discord or whatnot. And I could definitely say that was an interesting concept of people making their own conventions online for people who can't go outside and whatnot.
Yeah, and they actually do have some more online conventions today, strictly online, and I think that's so cool.
Heck yeah. The next question is, what is the best advice you can give to anyone wanting to get into voice acting?
The best advice I can give, I really believe that you should focus on working on your acting first, because the voice acting part, right? Acting is very, 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 very important. If you can have one voice and, you might be cast for that one voice forever and ever and ever, right? So I'm like, oh my gosh, what about doing, what about working on your acting? Because, you can always get more voices. You can always do higher voices or lower voices. But if you can't act, then you might not be able to get cast for a role, because that's the magic. Acting, voice acting.
Heck yeah, I couldn't agree anymore. The next question is, if you had to give advice to your younger self of what was to happen in the future, what advice would you give?
I would say start as early as I can. I really, really wish that I started even younger and with streaming and voice acting. I really, really, really would go back and start as soon as I can. Just because, it's always good to get the most experience that you can now. I wish I could tell myself that then. Hey, start taking classes. Hey, start streaming now. Hey, start doing this now,
Yeah, honestly, that's the advice I use as well. People ask me a lot of, what's the best advice to get into, YouTube videos, streaming and whatnot. Start as soon as you can. You don't need, the best setup. As long as you have something that works and that you can work with, then that's all you need. You don't need, the best equipment. You just need something that can work for YouTube or whatever platform you go on.
That is correct. Just start now.
Heck yeah. If you want your advice, start now. The next question is, what was your favorite video game as a child, and what is your current favorite video game now?
My favorite video game as a child would be Super Mario Sunshine. I spent so many hours playing that game. I love that game.
Yeah, that game is super fun.
Yeah, it's super fun. You get to use blood, and you're basically power washing all the slime.
Heck yeah.
And there were so many secret sunshine stars you could get. I love that game so much. I think I've replayed it a lot of times. Mm-hmm. Along with that, another favorite would be Majora's Mask, because I really like the time. You would have to set time and different things, and that was a really fun concept.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I would say I love Nintendo games. It's hard to choose just one, because Nintendo games are so fun. I have so many games on the Switch that I'm playing. Pokemon, Zelda, Mario. There's a lot of great games.
Heck yeah. Very great choices. The next question is, what is something you want to achieve in 2025?
I would love to go to conventions and guest at a convention. And now I am doing that for 2025. I have a convention that I'm guesting at this summer called Delta 8Con and Metro HamCon. I cannot wait to go. I am super excited. That was something I've always wanted to accomplish, and now it's going to come true.
Heck yeah. Now, this question is, what is your favorite food?
I love chicken Alfredo. Chicken Alfredo is my life. Pasta. I cannot get enough of it. It is so good. I want some. I need some. Give me some now.
Give all your pasta to Trina.
Give it to me.
And the final question is, are you happy with the success of your voice acting career?
I am so happy. Again, I've always wanted to voice an anime character, and here we are now. We did it. We accomplished it. Woo!
Heck yeah.
And I hope that there will be more in the future as well.
For sure. And that will do it for this episode of the SP Podcast. Huge thanks to Trina for joining us for this episode. If you'd like to go follow her, there will be links down in the description down below for the YouTube side. And for anywhere else, just follow her. Actually, here, I'll let you tell the people where they can follow you.
Everyone, you can follow me on YouTube, X, Twitch. I even have a LinkedIn, and I have so much social media. Join my Discord server, Trina Duhart or Admiral Trina. Please check me out. I would very much appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Heck yeah. Thank you guys for watching this episode of the SP Podcast, and we will see you guys next time.
See you later, everyone.
If you haven't yet and would like to see more, then be sure to follow our podcast on either the YouTube channel or any major streaming platform like Amazon, Spotify, or Apple, or whatever podcast streaming service you listen to. And if you would like a chance to be on this show, then be sure to message me at smashproductionscrew@gmail.com for a chance to be on the show. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.